Hi everyone, my name is Jen and welcome to the book Refuge and welcome to my 2021 channel changes and goal video. And we're kind of just doing this as like a chatty video. I mean, that's pretty much what every video with me is because I'm overly chatty, but we're sitting in this location just because my back is hurting a little bit today. Normally I sit on the floor, but I usually end up like arching in a really weird way, and today I'm having back pain. It's just normal aches and pains. Worked out pretty intensely yesterday. And so I was like, you know what? While the light is semi-good, let's just film this. Hopefully this isn't going to take too long because I'm going to try to keep it concise because I have some other videos coming out talking more, about specific parts of this. In fact, you probably have already seen my TBR video, which went up recently. And I had meant to do this video first, and then it just didn't happen because I couldn't decide on some things. And then I just decided to not get pressured into things, which is what I always want to do. I want to come up with these crazy plans. I want to fill out this planner like bananas and show you guys everything that's in it. But that's just not how I roll. And when I was reflecting, when I was really kind of like meditating on, what the plans are for next year, and like what I want to do, I was like, well, let's look at what made me successful in 2020 and what I want to carry over to the next year. So that's why we're just chilling right here, and I'm going to go over a few things. So the first thing is a couple of the channel goals that I have for my channel. So first off, some of the goals that I made were just, I can't believe that they happened, right? I mean, my main goals last year were to get monetized, and I don't even think I'd hit 1,000 subscribers yet. And 2020, for all that it was shitty in the world, it was really good to me. In a lot of aspects having to do with YouTube and Booktube and all of that. So I did end up getting monetized in early January, so that goal happened right away, which was one of the reasons why I made that one. But then I couldn't have even I think my goal for this year was to get to 3,000 subscribers total. And as of making this video, I'm just over 5,000, and I can't believe that. So it's really crazy to start making goals that have to do with numbers because that's not the kind of channel that I am. But it is also good to know that I can kind of count on the success that I have had so far to kind of predict where I might be. So for specific number-wise things, I am hoping I have a goal of reaching 8,000 subscribers by the end of 2021 with a stretch goal of 10,000. That blows my mind to even think that, but we're dreaming big. We're hoping for good things. I'm going to believe that romance is just going to keep being the escape that people are looking for. Like, even if and when we get to go back to semi-normal society, I feel like romance is we're still going to be looking for that escapism, and I'm still going to be a place that can offer that for people. So those are my monetary, will be monetary in some ways, but those are my number focused goal, and that's really the only one that I have in regards to that. The other channel goals is I want to grow channel memberships. That was something that I was going to wait till the beginning of this year to launch, but I started a little bit early because I wanted to kind of get my feet wet and be testing it. And I do still plan on adding another tier, but I don't know if I'll add that to YouTube or if I will experiment with Patreon and do it that way. Because I think with Patreon, you have a little more control over capping things out, where I don't think you can cap out tiers on YouTube. And that being said, one of the things I'm looking to offer based on, asking around, checking out other people's channels, stuff like that, I want to offer some kind of exclusive buddy read, or you pick the book, and then I would either annotate the book and send it to you, or do a review for that book as a video. So you'd be getting me to read your favorite book, and then I would also do a dedicated review video for it, because since dedicated reviews don't usually do super well on YouTube, I would still be, you know, that person who picked it as a Patreon. It's kind of like they're sponsoring that video in a way, right? Which is kind of a cool idea, that you could be sponsoring a specific video, right? However, I would want to have a cap on that, because, or have it be where like you are a member for so many months before it's your turn, but then I don't know. So it's just complicated, because if I would offer a tier like that, it could mean taking on a lot of books that I'm not sure if I want to read them or not. And so you don't want to like overcommit to people or not. But then if it's like, if I have a tier where only one person does it, will that person like get bored always picking that? I don't know. So these are things that I don't know. I am really happy where we're at with it right now, because I purposely made the tiers pretty simple. You know, currently I have the 4 tiers. You can be at any of those levels, and then you're getting, you know, behind the scenes stuff. You're getting the private chat every month. You're getting to have early access to videos, which has been, people have really responded well to that. So, but I want to find a way to grow that and make it better and make it something that people are encouraged to do and want access to. Because the world is uncertain, and having people be your patrons or your members is a good way to like secure a certain amount within YouTube. So anyway, yeah, okay, let's talk about some more fun stuff. That stuff is, you know, a little serious and weird to talk about, but I also know you guys are nosy. I'm a nosy bitch too, so I'm happy to tell you. Some of the things that I have also in regards to the channel is I want to be able to mentor and help other smallers grow, other small booktubers grow. So doing more shout out videos, which is great to see that other channels do those as well, because I know that they can give people such a good boost, especially when it's not expected. You know, like you can't ask someone to promote you, like you have to be the one to do it. But that can be so hard when you're a channel under 1,000 or you're so small, because it just feels like you're working so hard and you don't get any traction. And I know how that feels. I mean, I was doing this for 2 solid years before I have the friend group that I have, before I have people who are now just like, you know, supporting me and talking about me and helping me without me having to do it for myself, because I was really shy to do that. And I get it, like nobody wants anyone to be too aggressive about promoting themselves. So you have to get creative and find ways to do that. Make videos that are interesting, that people will click on them without you having to have pushed it. And for me, that breakthrough really was my Outlander content, because there was such a crossover. And it's also when I really started to focus in on romance as my main genre too, because I was reading more of everything before that. And doing those Outlander TV reviews really got me a crossover audience. And then it's slowly kind of led us to where we are. And being a part of the romance booktuber community also just made it go crazy. So that's something I really want to do, is be able to help mentor and like help other smaller channels grow. So whether that's making more video content, like answering questions or showing examples of what I do, or, you know, just kind of talking through my philosophy of how I look at Booktube and things like that. So in regards to some expectations, so reading goal and things like that, let's dive into those, because the rest of my like video ideas, like they all have to do with like reading things. So my goal, I'm going to set my Goodreads goal at 365, which is crazy. Last year I had set it at 200, because I'd read, in 2020 I read 160, or 2019 I read 160 books. This year I'm probably going to hit 700. I will do my final monthly wrap up of the year, will have like my year end stats in it as well. But I will probably hit 700 books this year, which is just crazy to me. Losing the light a little bit. We got to turn a little ways. So I'm going to set that at 365. I think that should be really doable for me. I want to implement the 6th star, which I have a video coming out about that. It's basically a way where I can give the books that I want to a 5-star, but then books that I feel like over exceed that are even more special to me will get a 6th star, and that will help me determine my favorites easier. I have a whole video coming out about that. It will be up soon. I want to try more experimental videos. I love some of my friends' videos where they like a romance reader reads ... or I read 4 pirate romances. Like, I really like those ideas that some other booktubers have done. And since you guys have been so responsive to my vlogs that I've done lately, and I had a lot of fun doing them because I used to do weekly vlogs. I did weekly vlogs for a whole year. And then at the beginning of this year, when I started reading so many books, I just was like, I can't do a weekly vlog because I'm not even mentioning everything. And then at the end of the video, I was basically doing a weekly wrap up. So I was like, well, let's just cut out all the awkward vlog footage and just do weekly wrap-ups. So those are definitely going to continue in 2021, unless for some reason my reading were to like drop off, and then I could go back to doing like bi-monthly and monthly wrap-ups. But I don't foresee that happening anytime soon. So I definitely want to just do more of those vlogs to be more like in-depth reading for certain things. I already have a couple coming out soon. I have a Sarah McLean vlog coming out soon. I'm planning to do a video, a couple secret videos that I have TBRs for, and I plan to vlog those, and I know those are really fun, so I'm excited for that. And then the last couple things to mention are the readathons that I will be participating in, particularly the ones that I'll be helping host. So we will definitely do the light versus dark readathon. That was done, you know, kind of like mid-COVID, where we based it around Star Wars Day. And we did a light team and a dark team, and then there was reading prompts, and if you did the reading prompts, you like filled out a form and it sent points in. I need to find a better way to do that this time. I think I'm gonna try to find like team captains or like overlords, Sith Lords and Jedis to keep track of their own teams. Also, yeah, because it was a lot of work with just having like 50 people involved, and I foresee that we could have, you know, at least that many, if not 100 people involved with light versus dark. Because what's so great about that is you don't have to be a heavy romance reader. You can just make the prompts work. You can choose the light side and then make the prompts work for that. Or it can be on the dark side, and you don't necessarily have to read like naughty, dirty, taboo books for them to be on the dark side. And so I just foresee it being a lot bigger, and so I need to have some support in place this time, so I don't have to do it myself, because that kind of took away from me getting to be involved in the readathon when I had to like do all of that. And then we definitely will do the romance takeover readathon rounds 3 and 4, because I want that to be a biannual one. And maybe kind of like how we did it this year, we're doing one like the beginning, middle of the year, and then another one near the end to kind of help people get through their TBRs, because I feel like having the beginning of December was a really helpful time. And so even though it overlapped with like a readathon here or there, the romance takeover readathon, you being able to create your own bingo board, you basically chose how much or little you wanted to read, and it could overlap with anything else. So it was really successful and fun. So, I mean, that's really everything that I have on this list. I told you I would try to keep this as a quick video. I'm sorry that it's not more about like planning and stuff, but those are the aspects of what I wish I was like I wish I planned things as precisely as other booktubers do, but also it's given me this success that I've had. And while I do want to be a bit more organized about like picking when I'm going to put a video up and sticking to it, because that is one of my problems, is that, well, it's not a problem because a lot of you love it, but I end up putting up 5-6 videos a week. And then it's like I made all these videos so that they would last me a couple weeks, and I get so excited to post them that I rush it. And so one of the nice things though about having the memberships is that my members get access before anyone else. So I can still sometimes get that immediate feedback from my members without having to like go post it immediately to get my, you know, self-indulgence that I want. So there's that. But, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here because those are really what my goals are. They're really kind of abstract in a lot of ways. Just the main goals of like, I'm going for 365 books. I'm hoping to get between 8,000 and 10,000 subscribers. I want to find a way to do more fun vlogs and interesting content. And I want to be able to mentor and help smaller channels grow. Those are like the main things I have for myself. everything else, I'm just ready to take it as it comes, and I'm very excited to see what 2021 has for us. So thank you so much for watching this. If you would like to look into channel memberships, make sure you check out the button by the subscribe button. I do have lots of options for getting to spend more time directly with me, and as my channel grows, that's the best way to have my attention and to be able to interact with me in those ways. I hope that you're having a wonderful holiday season, and I can't wait to hang out with you more. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.